double dash minus 2 is equal to x square is there, so minus 2 square is plus 4, so 12 multiplied by 4 48 plus 2 result 50. Okay, so in this one f of minus 2 is equal to 21, f dash minus 2 is equal to minus 36, f double dash minus 2 is equal to 15. Okay, so but the power of x is 4 here, so we find out up to fourth derivative. Now the double derivative is 12x square plus 2, so derivative 24x, f double dash x is equal to 12x square, so derivative of x square 2x, so first term is 24x plus derivative of 2 is 0, so now third derivative is f triple dash x is equal to 24x. Now we check the point minus 2, so f triple dash minus 2 is equal to 24 multiplied by minus 2 result minus 48. We find out fourth derivative, so 24 as it is, derivative of x is 1. We find the value at the point minus 2, so f triple fourth derivative at the point minus 2 is equal to 24. As power of x is 4, so fifth derivative is 0 and all other derivatives are 0. So our question is x raised to 4 plus x square plus 1. We find out f of minus 2 is equal to 21, f dash minus 2 is equal to minus 36, f double dash 2 is minus 50, f triple dash minus 48 and f 4 dash is minus 2, and all other derivative of fifth and sixth others are 0. Now question is by the Taylor series about x plus 2, because a is equal to minus 2, that's why x minus a replaced by x plus 2. So this is the formula, a replaced by minus 2, so first term a of minus 2 plus x plus 2 by 1 factorial f dash minus 2 plus x plus 2 square by 2 factorial f double dash minus 2 and plus, and all other terms are here. Now fx is equal to x raised to 4 plus x square plus 1. We have the value of f of 2, that is 21 minus 36 50 minus 48 and 24. So first term 21 plus x plus 2 by 1 factorial multiplied by minus 36 plus x plus 2 square by 2 factorial multiplied by 50 plus x plus 2 cube by 3 factorial multiplied by minus 48 plus x plus 2 raised to 4 by 4 factorial multiplied by 24. Now first term as it is 21. In the second term 1 factorial is 1, so second term will be minus 36 into x plus 2. In the third term x 2 factorial is there, 2 factorial is 2, so 50 by 2 gives us 25 x plus 2 square. In the fourth term 3 factorial in denominator, so that is 6, so minus 48 divided by 6 gives us minus 8 x plus 2 raised to 3 and 4 factorial 24, so result x plus 2 raised to 4. So now expansion of x raised to 4 plus x square plus 1, that is 21 minus 36 x plus 2 plus 25 multiply x plus 2 square minus 8 x plus 2 raised to 3 plus x plus 2 raised to 4. So this is the expansion of in terms of x minus x plus 2, because a is equal to minus 2. Okay, next example, expand log x in power of x minus 1 by Taylor series, and hence find the value of log 1.1 to the base e correct to 2 decimal places. Okay, here function is log x and in power of x minus 1, so we apply Taylor series and then after we find out the value of log 1.1 to the base e. Okay, so now function is log x and the power is given in the power of x minus 1. So if we compare with the Taylor series, then value of a is equal to 1. So here we find the value at the point 1. So f1 is equal to log 1, that is 0. We find out first derivative of this. So log x derivative is 1 by x, means x raised to minus 1. We find the value at the point 1, so f dash 1 is equal to 1. We find out value at the double derivative, f dash x is equal to minus x raised to minus 2. Derivative of x raised to minus 1, that is minus x raised to minus 1 minus 1, so now it is minus x raised to minus 2. Value at the point 1, f double dash 1 is equal to minus 1, because 1 raised to minus 2, that will be 1, so it is minus 1. We find out third derivative, that is 2x raised to minus 3, minus minus plus 2, x raised to minus 2 plus 1, so third derivative is 2x raised to minus 3. Value at the point 1, f triple dash 1 is equal to x replaced by 1, so 1 raised to minus 3, that is 1, so 2 into 1, 2, and so on, because it is a infinite series. So value of f1 is equal to log 1, that is 0. Value of f dash 1 is equal to 1. Value of f double dash 1 is equal to minus 1, and value of f triple dash 1 is equal to 2. So by Taylor series about the peak power x minus 1, formula fx is equal to, as here we find out power in terms of x minus 1, so in the Taylor series formula a replaced by 1. So formula f1 is equal to fx is equal to f1 plus x minus 1 by 1 factorial f dash 1 plus x minus 1 square by 2 factorial f double dash 1, and so on. Okay, so requirement is f1, f dash 1 and f double dash 1. So we have value of f1, f dash 1 and f double dash 1 in the previous data. f1 is equal to 0, f dash 1 is equal to 1, f double dash 1 is minus 1, and f triple dash is 2. So 0, 1, minus 1 and 2. 0, 1, minus 1 and 2. So first of all, f of x is log x. Value of f1 is 0 plus x minus 1 by 1 factorial multiplied by 1 plus x minus 1 square by 2 factorial multiplied by minus 1 plus x minus 1 cube by 3 factorial multiplied by 2, because we have the value 0, 1, minus 1 and 2. Now if we simplify this, then first term 0, second term 1 factorial is 1, so second term will be x minus 1 plus 2 factorial is 2 and minus 1 is there, so second term will be minus x minus 1 square by 2 plus 3 factorial is 6, so 2 by 6 gives us 3. So now the expansion of log x in the power of x minus 1 is equal to first bracket x minus 1 minus second bracket x minus 1 square by 2 plus third bracket x minus 1 cube by 3 factorial. Okay, here fourth term is not given, but if we calculate, then it will be x minus 1 raised to 4 power divided by 4, and similarly so on. Okay, so this is the expansion of the log x. Answer x minus 1 minus x minus 1 square by 2 plus x minus 1 cube by 3, and so on. So this is the expansion of log x in terms of x minus 1. But question is not this. Okay, question is what? Find the expansion of log x in power of x minus 1 by Taylor series, as well as find the value of log 1.1. Okay, so in this type of example, first of all we find out expansion of any power, any function in the given power. Okay, suppose it is a example of Maclaurin series, then we use the Maclaurin formula, but here given that use the formula of Taylor series, so we expand log x in power of x minus 1. Okay, now our next procedure is what? We find the value of log 1.1 using the formula of log x, which can be derived by the Taylor series. And one line also is given, correct to 2 decimal places. So in this type of example, first of all we find out the Taylor series. As we find out, there is the expansion of log x in terms of x minus 1. Now our question is, we have to evaluate the value of log 1.1. As our question is log x, so it is base e, log 1.1. Now check the formula. On the left side of the formula there is a log x, okay, and if we find out value of log 1.1, so simple logic, x replaced by 1.1. okay, so in the previous formula we put x is equal to 1.1, okay, because we find out 1.1. suppose in the exam question is like this, find the value of 3.2, so we take x is equal to 3.2, or if the question is find the log value of 5.7, then we take x is equal to 5.7. okay, so in this type of example, first of all expansion of this, and then after we put the value. So in the previous formula, if x replaced by 1.1, then left side is log 1.1. on the right side, first bracket is x minus 1, as we take x is equal to 1.1, so it will be 1.1 minus 1 minus 1.1 minus 1 square by 2 plus 1.1 raised to power 3 by 3 and so on. okay, means like this. We take log 1.1, x replaced by 1 in the previous formula. So in the first bracket, 1.1 minus 1 minus 1.1 minus 1 the whole square by 2 plus 1.1 minus 1 raised to power 3 by 3 and so on. okay, so according to calculation, first term 1.1 minus 1, that is 0.1. second term 1.1 minus 1, so 0.1 square is 0.01 by 2. third term is 1.1 minus 1 power 3, so cube power is 0.001. so expansion 0.1 minus 0.01 divided by 2 plus 0.001 divided by 3 and so on. So first term 0.1, second term, if we divide by this, then we have 0.005 plus 0.001 divided by 3, so result is 0.0033. okay, but here infinite terms are there, that's why if we simplify this, then this value is not exact value of log 1.1 as we derive from the log table. okay, so this will be 0.09533 approximate value. okay, this is the approximate value of log 1.1. we can also find the value of log 1.1 by the table of log table, but here first of all in this example we find the expansion of log x, and then after we find out value of log 1.1, that is approximately to 0.9533. but the question is, find the value of log 1.1 correct to 2 decimal places. okay, so answer is 0.09533. 2 decimal places are given, means after decimal point there are 2 digits 09, they match with log 1.1 from the table, log table. so if you find out value by the log table, then it is 0.09 something, and in this calculation we have value of 0.09533 something approximate value. okay, so this is the application of Taylor series or Maclaurin series. First of all we expand the function, and then after we put the value that is inside the domain. Now another form of the Taylor series, we have this formula, that is by the Taylor, fx is equal to f of a plus x minus a by 1 factorial f dash a plus x minus a square by 2 factorial f double dash a plus x minus a cube by 3 factorial f triple dash and so on. okay, now in this formula, in the right side there is one bracket x minus a. so if we take x minus a is equal to new variable h, then obviously x replaced by a plus h. so now in the previous formula where x minus a is given, at that time we replace by h, and if x is given, that is replaced by a plus h. so in the left side formula f of x is given, so now it is f of a plus h, first term f of a as it is, plus bracket x minus a is there, we replace by h, so this is h upon 1 factorial f dash a plus h square by 2 factorial f double dash a plus h cube by 3 factorial f triple dash a and so on. okay, so this is the new formula by the Taylor series, expansion f of a plus h is equal to f of a plus h upon 1 factorial f dash a plus h square by 2 factorial f double dash a plus h cube by 3 factorial f triple dash a. Okay, in this formula x replaced by a plus h means x is the sum of two variables a as well as h. Now in the right side a is the first value and the second value is h. Okay, so if we have any x is there, so we converted into addition of two number, otherwise difference of two number means h may be decrement or h may be increment. Now we apply the formula of this to find out two approximation. First example, using Taylor series formula, evaluate the value of root 25 up to 3 decimal places. As we know that if root 25 is given, then it is easy to find the value, that is 5, but here given that root 25. Okay, so normally we use the calculator to find the value of this, but now we use the expansion of the Taylor series. So question is find the value of root 29. Okay, so root function is there, so our function fx is equal to root x. Okay, suppose question is given find the value of root 81, then again function is root x. If question is find the cube root of another number, then we take cube root of the function. Now function is fx is equal to root x, where according to data x is equal to 29. Now we converted 29 into two numbers where one root is possible. For example, 29 is between 25 and 36, which are perfect number. So either we converted into 25 into plus 4, otherwise 36 minus 6. Okay, but in this type of calculation we take x is equal to 29, that is 25 plus 4. Now by the previous formula we know that x is equal to a plus h. So value of x a is equal to 25 and value of h is equal to 4. So a is equal to 25 and h is equal to 4. Okay, so function is root x is given, so 29 is the nearest to perfect number 25. Okay, but if question is find the cube root of 29, then we know that 27 is nearest to 29. Okay, but here question is root x, so we take x is equal to 29, that is 25 plus 4. We can also take 36 minus 9 as